on a dry summer. Stepping up now, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off for Carolina, the right fielder, number 35.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Steve Finley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. Wagner is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, number 5. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Full count now. The payoff pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And a good throw is in time, and they. So striding forward now, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Digging in, Hannes Wagner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out. Now in the box, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Into the box, Willie Mays. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line hard toward right center. Finley is there, and they breeze through this. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. They'll get us started in the top of the second. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One and one. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he lays off there, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. It's off the rocks and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Albee.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ryan Yarbrough, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider.
Threw it right past. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Cody Bellinger.
Yarbrough is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. There aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
The pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Henderson will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Henderson leads off second with nobody out. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batter.
He's set and the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's more than a mile high. Up into the rooftop area. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brian Anderson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Seth Lugo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bellinger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Santana comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Gary Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Now with the plate, Seth Lugo.
No pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lugo.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In now, Ty Cobb. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So digging in now, Hannes Wagner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in. Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Into the second deck and gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Second baseman.
And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Arenado has to hurry. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Steve Finley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes. Hard on the ground toward short. To his right, Wagner. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Number 4.
Line towards center field. Finley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Willie Mays hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Striding in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The second for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Bellinger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now. Man at second here with 2 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the set. Standing in, number 5. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. No hits to this point. Line drive to center field. Mays is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to... At the plate, Gary Carter.
Leading off for the
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The catcher, Gary
Now this
Carter.
pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now
back to the top of the order now. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. He had a close play at first, but he's called out. Billy Wagner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gehrig ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. First pitch curveball swung out and missed, strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Now batting, Lou Gehrig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this one just misses off the corner. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Henderson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Willie Mays. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Willie.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Again, another foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Santana will put this one away, and the side. Digging in now, Ryan Yarbrough. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Sandoval.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ricky Henderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there to make the catch, and that in. Chris Sale gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Gary.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Henderson is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Josh Donaldson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Donaldson.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Into the box now. Ty Cobb. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Lindor at second. Donaldson is over at first with one away. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now
settling in now, Kenley Jansen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ricky Henderson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here it comes. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Finley is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. So striding in, number 5. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A ball and a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cobb on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Correa.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And that's the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Still 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 5-5 ball game. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting. Ken Griffey.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Griffey is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great, and he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Oh, we got it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ty Cobb. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line towards center field. Finley is there to put it away. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Arenado is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Daniel Vogelbach will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The pitcher, number 15.
Taylor Crowley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Here now.